Hi all, this is Joanne. I thought I'd give you a quick overview of some research resources that might help you out with this project. This is actually one of my favorite projects. It's pretty easy and it's a good way to learn about whatever country you select. So I'm not going to go through all of the items in the project. You can read that yourself, but I do want to take you to the resource guide that's available through the library. So you just have it online, you hit Control click and go to the International Project page. And we have a librarian, her name is Niyati, and she set this page up for us and it's very helpful. So here are some of the different resources that are available. I'll show you some of my favorites. The CIA World Factbook is great for background on a particular country, and they have just about every country you can imagine. So let's take a look at Australia. So we go there and you can see that it gives us a map of the country, a picture of the flag. Here's a close-up map of the country. There are a lot of photos here that I won't go to. Here's some background introduction. So this gives you a little bit of a history about the country and its economy or whatever is current and important. They have information about the geography. So this just kind of tells you about the land mass, if that's something that's of interest to you. The government, it's important to know about, what type of government it is. So here it says a parliamentary democracy. So you could see that there's a lot of good information contained in here. We have a section on the economy, and here is some background information. So this is an excellent resource, and I suggest that you at least take a quick look at it. Any of these additional databases are helpful in your research. You can do something, I call it squirreling around, to just look around and find whatever seems to be the most helpful for you with your country and the type of information you're looking for. The State Department does have a lot of great information, BBC as well. If you're looking for information on specific companies, Mergent Online is great for international companies or conglomerates. Hoover's Online is really good for US companies. And these databases here are all really good for articles. So let's take a look at one, and I'll just show you a quick search strategy so that you can see some different ways to look at the information. So when I first started out, I typed in you have to actually spell things correctly. So business in Australia, again, spelling is important. And I said search. So you can see I got a lot of hits, 20,000 hits. Well, that's probably a little too much. And I specifically asked you to find articles that were more current. So let's try to cull this down a little bit. Let's put in growth, okay? Because maybe we're interested in growth industries. And I'm going to just put in the general term of industry, but you could put in a particular industry if you're familiar with something. Here it's taken it down to another level from 20,000 to 767. And I'm going to take it down one more time by just putting in, I want articles from 2015 on. So I'll put that in there. And now we have fewer articles, and you can take a look and find something that would be of particular interest to you. So make sure you take advantage of that advanced search function when you're doing this. We're back to our project homepage, and one of the things that I didn't mention and I didn't show you is when I went to go into one of the databases, the system actually asked me for my M number, because this information is for use for college students only, so you need to put your M number in if you're not on campus. You could take a look at these other good resources, the IMF, the World Bank. Take a look and see what else they have that might be useful for you. Finally, in terms of your citations, I ask you to use the MLA format for your citations. When I looked at this guide originally, this page, I found a lot of information that wasn't helpful. So I want to point out a couple things that are. If you're citing articles, you can go here, and there are a lot of PDFs that are included here. And so I clicked on articles, and it gives me an example of journal article, how to format it in print versus database, and here are some examples. Another place that's particularly useful is this link to the Purdue OWL. Purdue University has this online writing lab. It's a fabulous resource that English professors use all over the place, and they have some good research. This is also a good place if you have a grammar question or if you're looking for something on specific punctuation. So we're just back to our library page, and I really just want to encourage you to use these resources. Part of the purpose of this project is to actually get you to do research, to learn how to summarize and provide higher level of information, not too much information, so that people would be interested in reading your materials. So I hope this helps. I'll see you online.